Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So, further into this particular series of the Titanic data set, we will be analyzing now the feature for our age column. Right, we have done it for numerous columns up till now. Your P class, survived, gender, like this. We have done it for many of the columns, right? Now further we will be analyzing this for the age column. Fine. So now, right, see, into this particular data set which we were having, I would just like take you to the data set very quickly once. Just a minute. Okay, here we are having the real data set. Okay, now into this particular data set of the Titanic, so here we were just simply trying to classify, simply trying to go through different columns, right? So I'm pretty sure that the age column which we are having up over here, this age column, this is quite very much important as well here to check out our analysis or generally to go through our analysis. And the reason is because see, the data set which we're having different prices, we are having different genders, right? So accordingly we just even can check out that okay, what was the age of the persons who survived most, what was the average age, or the age was ranging between this or that number. So these types of informations could easily be gathered through this age column, right? And that is the reason that I am planning to now take this age column and further move ahead with this. So I'll just take up a text over here, and I'll be mentioning that okay, we are going to do the things with the age. So double hash the text. So my feature which is going to be next is my age feature. Okay, fine. Now with this age column, this is important because but unfortunately in the age also we have a few of missing values that I'll show you as well. So we need to fill up those missing values first of all, right? So for finding the missing values for this age column, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write df underscore t. Okay, in the bracket again df underscore t. Okay, t. Again bracket, inside that would go my column. Okay, dot, I would just use up this is null function, right? And again I'll start on with the brackets. So here we will just write down some column names. Let's imagine that gender, and next I am having P class. Even I would have age as well over here. Dot, I would just like write here. Fine. So this particular one, see what it gave. It gave me the values for my gender, for my P class, and for the age where the age column is null. It means that where the age is having some empty values. So what I'll do, I'll just go over our analysis once, and where we have founded out the total null values. So we just try to check that okay, total how many null values we have for the age. So see, for the age we are having 177 null values, right? So I just used out the head in our column right away. I will just show you into the code. We just use out this head so that we just get in the top 5 places where the age is actually empty, maybe where the age is actually like having up the null values, right? That was what I was trying to do. Further, now when I am done with this particular finding about my generally my analysis for the same, now next what I would do, I would just try to determine of the age, right? For each and every passenger, with the help of the gender, I would try to determine of the age, right? So instead of that we'll be using the, so we'll be using the median instead of the mean, because like the age histogram which we'll be plotting, that might seem to be right skewed, right? And that is the reason I would be using up the median for filling up these values instead of the mean. Fine. So here I just went, and now I would just like write up the one to fill this with the help of the median. Okay, so here goes this df underscore t, and in the bracket I will just make up a sort of a column, you can say f, age f. okay, age f name, that is equal to now df underscore t age, right? So I'm just trying to make up a copy of the age column into the age f column, okay, because it's always a good practice to do these respective things, fine. Great. And now I would be populating up the age f function, age f column actually. So df underscore t into the bracket I have age f, okay. So age f is equal to df underscore t, and into the bracket again I'm just going to write age f, okay. So it's gonna be by I would be just using group by over here, or group group by, to group it according to a, maybe according to a column, right? So df underscore t bracket, I have this gender 6 underscore val, this respective column which we had made. I would just put in like this, okay. And after that I am just going to even write that p class df underscore t, and in the bracket we have the p class, right? Again slash, I would now use the apply method, and inside that I'm going to use up the lambda function. So lambda x colon x dot filna in the bracket x dot median, and again putting up the brackets like this, right? So this was what I actually wanted, was never closed, okay. I forgot to close up a column, I guess. Okay, why did I wrote this dot is null? What was this? No, I didn't needed this thing. I just have to remove up this part. Pretty okay. Great. So from here we can just get in this particular one to find out actually the respectively our data, or maybe that converting into the median. So now I'm going to find out the length of the null values. So len df underscore t, again it's going to be df underscore t, in the bracket it's going to be age f, that column we were trying to fill it accordingly, age f, and this one bracket, yeah, dot is null, and the brackets like this. Right. So now what we got, we just got that the 0. So the length, we just try to find out the length for the empty or the null columns in the age f column, right? But we don't have any, so we just simply got the result here as 0. Okay, that's the final result which we got up. Now what I would do, I would just simply try to plot up a normalized cross tab for my age f and my survived column. Now this is what I would be doing, right? But like whatever we have done up till now, what we just simply, whenever you are dealing with any column, you take it here as age, but it is complete data, whatever the columns we are having, right? Or in any data, whatever the column you are having, the easiest practice I can say is, you can definitely take all the columns which are pretty much necessary for your analysis. You can take up those columns with you and manually or individually try to check each and every single column over there, right? So you get a clear idea to that what is that column, or what is that particular respective column all about, right? What things do you have in that particular column? If you have any null values, you try to fill this up. If you don't have any null values, so you just try to combine that with other columns and try to make up some good plots over there for your better understanding of the data, for your better visualizations of this data, and some getting of the good insights from the data. That is what you are doing here, right? So from the very starting of this respective analysis only, what we try to do, we simply try to load up the data, check out some information about the data, some general information about the null values, some statistical information about my numerical columns of the data. Then slowly and gradually I started with every single of the column to visualize and things, right? Here we just made one visualization that was between different columns, and after that we have started featuring one single class, right? So like as I have done it for the passenger class, right? The same way I plotted the plot. Then I did for gender class, right? Similar, all the things were done for the gender class also. Then now it's the time for my age class, age column, which now we are doing, right? So this is actually a method. This is actually a way where you just take up different columns. You take up different columns over here. Try to gather information or try to visualize each and every column individually, so that whatever the null values or whatever you are having up into your data, that all get sorted, and you just do not face any sort of a problem while going from your data, right? So this is what we were trying to do over here. Fine. So I hope up till this particular place all of you are pretty much clear what we have done till now into this prospective data analysis. Now further I would be going with the cross tabs for creating it on for my AHF and survived columns, and then we would so further go with the visualizing of our different plots as well for this respective column, and even for different columns. And after that, at the last, we just try to put up some machine learning algorithm too, which really helps us to go through and make this visualization or analysis complete. Okay, so this is the whole idea about this particular analysis which we are doing. Right, so if you enjoyed this video, do like this video, do share this video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe out my channel. We'll see you there in the next video.